What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and today we're bringing you something a little bit different, a little bit special. Obviously we're over in the Supercell Clan War Leagues. We are running it out of level 7 WHF. We call it fake WHF. It's just a champs 3, I think. Just an area for us to not really do any stressful stuff, just get max medals for what we need, and get back to our regular clans for our regular scheduled program. But just wanted to say that today we are looking at the man, the myth, the legend. You can see him there, number 1 on the board. Old TDH, little War Whales alumni right there. Over here, he's actually playing in Tribe Gaming now. So, really nice to see him doing some big things. He's always been at like the tip of the spear as far as being one of the better players in the game. So definitely well deserving of a spot in Tribe, and it's nice to see him kind of doing his thing up there. Every time I see Minion Bot update, I always see TDH dropping like a 6-pack in there. So looking forward to seeing him do some work over there in Tribe and seeing what he comes up with. Obviously, TDH is famous for a very specific reason, and we're going to get into that during the video because he is still doing the TDH at Town Hall 13, and it's still OP. So we're going to take a look at that. But before we get into the video, guys, just want to say thank you all for all the support. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking the videos, sharing it with your clanmates. We are at 577 subscribers at the time of the recording of this video. So we just need 23 more. We get to 600. And I'm a big believer that as you get the ball rolling farther and farther, as it builds up traction, it'll continue to roll faster and faster. So the next goal is 600. I'll do a giveaway at 600, and then after that, we'll go to 700, 800, 900, 1,000. And just one by one, we'll keep growing the community and the channel. And I couldn't do it without your guys' support, so thank you very much. The schedule for this week, since this will be the first video of the week, I have some replays coming from our Heavenly Zone and Warwell's War. I have replays coming from both sides, so not just from the Warwell side, because I do content for both clans. So that's going to give me plenty of content to cover and plenty of great attacks from both air attacks to ground attacks, Zap Lalo, Zap Hogs, Dragons, Queen Charge Lalo, the whole shebang. So we're going to be showing everything from that war that we can. I'll be doing like in-depth base breakdowns on the attacks. So that'll give us something really to look forward to. But I couldn't pass up the opportunity on this video to bring you a TDH. And then on Thursday, a bit of big news. I'll be live streaming. Well, I'm going to try to live stream, depending on if I get home in time to set everything up. But I'm going to try to live stream our 5v5 war for CWL playoffs wildcard round out of WHF. We are facing, I think it's Sniper Samurai or something like that. It's Lando Gaming's team, so it should be a very, very interesting war for us to see. And sorry about the noise in the background. The birds are going crazy. I just had to feed them. I'm going to find a better place to put the birds when I record. But for right now, I just got to kind of work with what I got. Anyway, so let's get into the video. Again, thank you guys for subscribing. Let's take a look at old TDH and what he's doing. All right, so I think it's pretty safe to assume that we have all seen this base before. I know I have seen this base before, and we've all seen this base before, and TH is going to be hitting it in a way that we have not seen before. So, again, for those who might be newer to the game, the TDH has been around for a long time. It kind of gave birth to itself at Town Hall 9, and TDH has continued moving it up all the way through Town Hall 10, 11, 12, and now at 13. So, if you don't know, it's a variation of a Queen Charge Lalo. However, you don't bring any support spells for the Lalo other than Rages. So you go very heavy on the Rages. And you're going to see TDH kind of just bum rushes this base with a Queen Charge. And then comes through with a massive Lalo on the back end with the Rages. And then, of course, it wouldn't be a TDH without like 25 minions. So you're going to see that the TDH kind of runs parallel with what a hybrid would be, but for air attacks. Okay, so let's say in this version that the loons act like hogs because their pathing is the same. However, they are used in the opposite fashion where you drop the loons before you drop the minions, and the minions kind of act like a lawnmower behind it, just cleaning everything up as the loons push through, and the Queen Charge keeps powering through. So how is he going to go ahead and go about attacking this base? Well, it's a symmetrical base, and he's going to be charging in on this side, right? So a symmetrical base means that it doesn't matter which direction his queen goes. She can go south, she can go north. Doesn't matter. The plan remains the same. You drop the healers wherever, like right behind her, and then wherever they go, they just go. So that's the plan for the queen charge. Now, he wants to get this Inferno down and this Town Hall down. So what he's going to end up doing is dropping 2 Coco Loons and then a Battle Blimp in here. And that's going to have the Sneaky Gobs and the Yetis in it. And he's going to use a Rage. And that Rage spell is going to allow him to clear this entire compartment, other than the DE drill, or the DE storage. Now, with that whole compartment down, like I said, the symmetrical base is queen's going to come in here. All this is going to be down, right? So queen's going to come in. She's actually going to wrap up top on this one. Follow this wall segment this way. And as the queen steps in to take this air defense, the scatter shot is going to lock on the queen. And that's going to give him time to sneak a wall break on this double cannon. Now, he's at the very beginning of the attack on these 2 gold mines. Well, this elixir pump and this gold mine, he's going to drop a minion down. And the reason why he's going to do that is because it is a symmetrical base. If his queen walks down this way, it's going to be the same plan with the wall break here as it is with the wall break here. So he's going to get those minions down on both sides just to funnel both sides, because it doesn't really, he doesn't know exactly which direction his queen is going to take. But from this compartment, his queen can do a lot of damage. She can reach a lot of the buildings. She can reach pretty much everything here that I'm Xing out, along with all these buildings here, right? So that's the beginning of his TDH. Now again, you have the sweepers here, and you have a sweeper here. So with the TDH, you always want to come in behind the sweepers if possible. So what he's going to end up doing, he's going to fly in a hound right here on this air defense. Before that, he's going to put an ice golem in his king, and they're going to burn through the enemy king and enemy queen really quick here. And that's just because on a Lalo, you need that enemy queen down. The minions act as a like super pup and killing heroes. So a lot of times you won't kill the heroes with your enemy king, but when you can do it, it's always best to do so. So he's going to put in his first Lava Hound here, and he's going to Lalo like this, right? And what that's going to do is cause the pathing to go in to this multi-inferno and then into this bomb tower. Now his queen at this point is going to be coming back out of the base and wrapping into the channel because she needs to continue on. But because he's cleared everything here and he's going to have minions clearing everything there, he's actually going to force his queen deep into the base. And we're going to see what that looks like on the live replay. But just a couple key things that you're going to want to cover with the TDH. One, he's going to tome early because of this multi-inferno and this the eagle shells are going to be landing and this wizard tower. And as he pushes in, he's going to push down towards this eagle. And everything's going to kind of path like this, right? That's his pathing. He's going to bring in some more loons from this side to kind of support. But going to notice that he slowly starts deploying his minions as he goes around the base. And they're going to die out around this area because unfortunately they hit a red bomb. But you're going to see the queen charge is a very lengthy charge. And he has a lot of rages to use on that queen charge. But by bringing so many minions, you can kind of afford to go overly heavy with the charge. So you're going to see his queen is going to wrap all the way through the base here. And he's going to use the RC with the TDH on the back end to kind of support the La Lunian that he's got going on. And that's the overall plan. So again, do I recommend using this on every war base like TDH does? No, TDH has been doing this for years, and he has a very, very high skill cap when it comes to it. But this is definitely something you want to get used to, and it's also less dependent on the spells on the back end because you're bringing the rages. So this is kind of a good place to start if you're looking for a queen charge Lalo variant that is less Lalo-ish, if that makes sense. So let's get into it. I used to do this attack all the time. It's one of my favorite attacks. But you see 5 rages, 2 freeze, 1 poison. He's not mentioning any words here. So again, gets his queen down. Those 2 Coco Loons. He's going to let his queen do her thing because it is a symmetrical base. And then boom. There goes those minions, right? Top side, bottom side. Just making that funnel. Catches that Sam right there. Good Coco Loon. And he finds the tornado here, which is kind of unfortunate. But again, finding that Sam early has pretty much made it so where taking a couple shots from this air defense isn't the worst thing to happen. And he pops the blimp manually. Rage down nice and early. A little bit worried that the healers would swap here, but he keeps them far enough away. Now his queen has now committed to the top side, so gonna go ahead and get through the CC kill. He uses the rage just to speed things up because while you can charge for a lot longer on a TDH than you normally would on a regular queen charge, you still need to make up time in other places. So you can see he's using some minions, and they're very flexible. The minions make this attack very flexible, and he uses some to clean up with some, some of the pups from the Hound, starting his funnel up there at 12, just trying to get some defense or some trash down early, and keep his queen going into that channel once she clears this compartment. So there goes the Ice Golem and the King. Gonna pop the King early, and that's a really smart move because when you have something tanking for the King and he's going into enemy heroes, if you wait until after the King ability, or after they're unfrozen, then everything targets the King and he loses a large amount of health. But if you pop it early while they're distracted, the Barbarians pop out and the King just slaughters the heroes. So this is what I mean on the TDH. He's coming in. Now you see he still has 11 minions left, but he's got a lot of minions coming up from the top. He's going to get some loons coming in this way with some more minions behind, and they're going to kind of push down this way. Uses that early tome and that rage spell to just push through everything here, and he's got that RC working with his Lalunian here. Now the queen is going to start coming this way, and the loons are going to be responsible for this back end with the Royal Champ and the minions, and everything's going to kind of converge and end here on this scatter shot. So see how it works out for him. Again, coming from behind those sweepers gives him a huge advantage, and he rages the RC and a couple minions. I think he believed that he had a couple more loons over there, but it's not a big deal. The RC under rage is a monster, just like the queen is, so she's going to get a ton of value. Bringing some loons from the bottom side. The last defense in this base that he has to worry about is the scatter shot, so he pops the queen ability, keeping her moving for time purposes. Uses that RC ability finally. She's going to go in, nails the scatter shot, and that's all she wrote for the base. So if you are under any doubts or have any suspicions that this is just a farm attack, TDH does this all the time, and I can personally assure you that it is not. So very nice job, TDH. Glad to see you. I mean, I know you've been playing back for a while, but I couldn't find you in any clan. Now that I know you're over in tribes, it's going to be a lot easier to kind of keep up with what you're doing. But very nice job done by TDH. And we're going to come just check out a couple more replays real quick just for some time. This is more of a on the spot video because I just saw TDH was in the clan. I was like, oh shit. And I saw his attack, and I got to make a video on this. So tomorrow's video will be on more regular attacks, attack planning. I think it's going to be on Sui Lalo, so stay tuned for that. But I couldn't pass up the opportunity here to just kind of check out a TDH, especially because I used to watch other YouTubers covering TDH while I was trying to learn TDH. So it's kind of a surreal moment for me. Devin coming in here with a really nice setup. Again, this is a very common base. You see a lot of these bases in the clan war leagues. They're kind of reran. Coming in really nice setup. Queen's probably... Is he going to wall break for this next compartment? I don't know where this next wall break's going. Oh, he's using a jump. Okay. So he's going to jump in here. He's going to get the scatter shot. He's going to get the town hall. Try to keep his queen going to that jump by using a couple hogs here. Let's go ahead and speed it up. Queen charge hogs. Man, queen charge hogs is really strong right now. It's not used enough, but it's very strong. Oh, look at all those giant bombs. Finds 4 giant bombs. Finds the giant bombs early enough that he uses the tome and the rage to get through them. And that was a perfectly timed tome to make sure he didn't lose a single hog to 4 giant bombs. So finds the tornado. Yeah, this is overkill. Nice work here, Devin. This is a bloodbath. Doesn't even need this. He really doesn't need to drop anything other than what he has. But look at that gang of wizards he dropped. That was sexy, Devin. Nice hit, brother. All right, what's next? Do we have another? Yes, we do. Edgar. What's Edgar doing? This is not a max base, but we'll check it out on ×2 just to give us something to watch. Coming through with the hybrid, the Zap hybrid. Using 7 zaps and a quake to clear the Eagle and the CC. So that leaves him 1 rage, 1 heal, and 1 free spell. So I'm assuming he's going to be trying to do a 1-layer break into this Town Hall. And then he'll be hybriding from, I'm assuming, the top side. Over there by the enemy queen. Yeah, he's going to use a couple miners just to start solidifying his funnel over there. Get those storages down while his queen's doing her thing. Sneaks that wall break in. Boom. Those 2 miners, or I think it's just 1. He's going to start working down some of that trash. Probably should drop another one or a wizard or something. Oh, he's going to bounce his queen around. I see what he's doing. So he's going to bounce the queen around over here. Funnel over there at 9. Let the queen get into this next scatter shot probably. Yeah, she beats the wall. He's going to go ahead and start with the hybrid because he's running low on time. She's going to sneak through this little compartment. Use the Siege Barracks Hogs with the RC, I'm assuming, coming into this 9 o'clock Infernal compartment. Next Rage, those healer swaps are really OP on the hybrid. Look at that. Queen's beat on the wall doing nothing. Doesn't need the queen anymore. Doesn't need the RC ability anymore. Archer over at 3, cleaning everything up. Nice work, Edgar. I haven't really taken the Supercell Clan Wars serious in a while, so maybe one of these days I'll risk the biscuit and try it out. But for now, chilling at Champs 3. All right, guys, so that's going to conclude this video. Just wanted to bring y'all, the old TDH and kind of give them some shit about some of being back in Tribe and not in War Whales in the Discord server. So all my whales, man, make sure you tag TDH. Let them know that we see him out there being disloyal. But not all jokes aside, it's really nice to see TDH back at it. And hopefully I can get some wars in with him, man. That'd be really nice. So thank you guys for joining. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share the videos with your clanmates, share with your friends. Any of you old timers, share it with your old buddies, because I know I'm not the only person who used to watch TDH as I was coming up in Clash. So make sure you share this content around. Give him a shout out in the comments. He does watch some of the videos. He just doesn't comment very much. But yeah, thank you guys for joining. Big shout out to my wife. I actually recorded a couple videos and the sound was fucked up because I didn't turn the microphone on. So I did like an hour's worth of recording and she ended up catching it before I uploaded it. So I'm re-recording a lot of these videos. Thank God for her, because that would have been pretty shitty to have 3 YouTube videos up with no commentary at all. But thank you guys for joining, and thank you, baby. I love you very much. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Until then, take it easy.